Hello, it's Monday afternoon, and I am really taking it easy today. Not doing much of anything. Had kind of a busy weekend. Well, I had kind of a busy Sunday. Saturday, I really didn't do anything. Um, we specifically didn't plan to do anything because I kind of wanted to leave it as a day to rest and continue recovering from the port surgery. And that was good. So I stayed in my pajamas all day, and um, Eric was all excited because we've been playing this video game together. So it was like he was calling it a day for us to do that. So we played some of that, and we watched some Netflix stuff, and just had a quiet day. But yesterday, Sunday, was quite busy. I had church in the morning, and then we had an engagement session with our photographer, who's a friend of ours. Um, so that was most of the afternoon, and then we hung out at her house with her family. So they're actually our photographer and her husband are the ones that we met through, which is kind of cool. So yes, we hung out with them for a little while in the afternoon, and then came home. And and I didn't get to do fluids yesterday too, which I was not feeling very well because of that. So yesterday was day 3 after the port placement. So I was able to take the dressings off. And what I wanted to do was just to take the dressing off of the neck part, and leave myself accessed, um, and be able to cover it up and take a shower, um, which I am used to doing. But the way that they had put the dressings on, which is what we suspected when we looked at it, was they had put the neck dressing on first and then put the port dressing on top of it. So like it was impossible to get the neck dressing off without taking the whole thing off. So I had to take everything off and deaccess, which was okay. Um, I mean, it was kind of nice to, give myself a chance to see what it was like, and give my skin a chance to breathe and take a real shower. I mean, this was the first um, real normal shower that I had taken since October, when I was in the hospital and had the PICC line placed and everything. Um, so that was nice, but the shower yesterday, so I took it yesterday morning before I went to church, and after the shower, got out of the shower, wrapped myself up in the towels, and then had to go and lie down on the bed for 10 minutes to recover enough to be able to get up and get dressed and stuff. I was not feeling particularly well. And then I wasn't able to do fluids because I wasn't accessed, and the port was really sore and swollen, and just, didn't feel like I would be able to access it. And I don't have Emla cream right now because I don't usually use it. So that's something that I see my doctor tomorrow. That's probably something that I will get a prescription for from her. I used to use it, and then it was just too much of a hassle to plan the time to put it on, and so I just, and it really, after a while, it's really not painful because you build up the scar tissue. So it really was not a big deal. But a freshly placed port, accessing that, super painful. So I didn't access it yesterday, and I waited until today. And this morning I took a shower and kind of prepped myself mentally and stuff, and went ahead and accessed it, and it was, I mean, it hurt a lot. It was really painful, and the swelling had gone down a bit, and I was able to kind of feel the different uh, the different ports on it a little bit. but it's still swollen. And the hardest part of it was that it's a double lumen, and I needed to access both lumens, both ports, and so like I accessed one, and it was really like it really hurt, but like I still had to do the other one, and I was like, oh god, it was like it was hard to it was hard to rev up to do the other one. Like I kind of just didn't give myself time to think about it much. I just went ahead and did it. But it's done. It's like it hurts. It hurts more now than it did. Well, it hurts more now than it did when it was deaccessed. But it's not. It's not too bad. Um, and uh, and overall, I mean, the pain is definitely less. I'm still taking some pain stuff. I'm especially at night, just to kind of help me sleep better. But other than that, it's going pretty well. I'm glad to be pick free and back with a port and have my arms free and everything. It's kind of weird, but in some ways it's strange that it's not weirder. Like it feels normal. So so that's nice. And I'm running fluids now, like gravity actually, so that I can get them in quickly and yeah. And I'm also running my antibiotic, which is making me nauseous, so it's great. Anything else? See my doctor tomorrow. I think the plan, or my plan anyway, and I hope she's on board with it, is basically to stop antibiotics maybe at the end of this week. Like maybe I'll go through this week, but stop antibiotics for at least a few weeks leading up to the wedding so that I have a chance to feel as well as possible for the wedding, because the antibiotics make me feel sick. Like they make me nauseous and excuse me, and I obviously don't want to be feeling like that for the actual wedding. And I want to have a chance to kind of build myself up as much as possible before then. So yeah, so we'll talk to her about that and figure out what the plan of attack is. And like I would be open to switching to a more tolerable antibiotic. Like there are plenty that I have been on that don't make me nauseous, but they probably would not be very effective. So probably isn't really worth it. But she may want to still keep me on. I'm on Babesia treatment too right now. I'm on Malarone and artemisinin. So she may want to keep me on those. So we'll see. But anyway, so I see her tomorrow afternoon. And I was also supposed to go tomorrow afternoon after that to visit with Charlotte and Jane and the mom. But I got an email just a little while ago that apparently Charlotte has a stomach bug, so she's on her way to the doctor with her mom. So that may not be happening. They're not going to be able to come to the wedding, which is unfortunate, because the mom, her sister, is having a baby, and they live in California. And she's been asked to be, like, she has a scheduled delivery, and she's been asked to be in the delivery room with her sister. So they're going out there for that, because it's, like, the same weekend as the wedding. So we're trying to get together before the wedding. I feel like I'm all over the place right now. So, yeah. That's kind of it. The rest of my week this week is a little bit crazy. crazy busy. Tomorrow I see my counselor, and then I have my doctor's appointment. And then it's Tuesday. So it's a Valentine's Day, which I don't think Eric and I are actually doing anything for Valentine's Day. Yeah. And then Wednesday is not terribly busy. I meet with the minister at my church in the afternoon, and I may go down and see my parents before that. And then Thursday is pretty busy, and then I go to a retreat overnight for my church job, and Friday morning I'll come back from that early. I mean, I'll leave it before it's over, because Eric and I are leaving to go to New York City for the wedding of a friend of his. Is that correct grammar? The wedding of a friend of his? Whatever. It doesn't sound quite right. So we're leaving Friday afternoon for that. And then we're going to be gone all weekend at that. And then I'm guessing the next couple of weeks are going to get busier and busier. Because, like, I can't imagine things getting calmer, as we get closer to the wedding. And we are now at, I believe, 19 days. I have a widget on my phone that tells me 19 days. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. 19 days. Yeah. It's getting really close. So, I'm going to stop rambling, because you probably don't want to just listen to me ramble. And, yeah. I hope you're all having a good week so far, a good Monday, and you had a good weekend. And you're feeling pretty good. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. So, yeah, hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you again soon. Alright.